Alright, you know, maybe I should actually try and upload consistently. Maybe that would probably get more viewer retention. Anyways, welcome to the third installment of Easy Platinum. Certain category of weapons insert here. I don't do these with a script, I just fucking name off the weapons. Here we go. Alright, so this time around we're doing LMGs, and I gotta be honest, this was a blast compared to assault rifles, which is something that I feel like is the most comparable in terms of challenges, because, like, they're basically the same, just to lesser degrees. Like, I'm pretty sure you have literally the exact same challenges, except for one, which is the stripes camo. Instead of kills after reloading, because, you know, that'd be a pain in the ass with LMGs, you have double kills. So I feel like LMGs are infinitely easier than assault rifles, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with me too, given that in the time it took me to get one assault rifle gold, like, out of my spare time, I tried to get the Grau gold. I had basically all the LMGs done in that time. And that kind of says something, because it's one gun compared to four. I actually got the Bruin Damascus as well, or I shouldn't say that, because, you know, I haven't made the Damascus video yet. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's pretty easy compared to basically any other weapon class. The only one I would say is on this level of easiness is probably SMGs. But that's just because of how easy they are to use. Alright, now, getting to the tips before I go into each weapon. Honestly, these guns, like every LMG in this game, is quite versatile. And I don't recommend any certain map or certain strategy, because given how you can kit out these weapons, you could play however you want. Like, you could see me here with the Bruin playing pretty aggressively. Well, aggressive for Modern Warfare standards. And I purposely stayed in this map just to show how versatile it is. You can actually counter-snipe people with most of the LMGs in this game. It's pretty easy. Anything else? Honestly, I would try to... Well, okay, I was gonna say try to get Shoot House, but, you know, they took that out. That was a really fucking dumb decision. For double kills and kills with crouching and hipfire, I would definitely recommend Shipment 24/7, because that is the playlist right now. I would say that's about it. Just play how you do, because again, these things are so versatile and you can kit them out just however you want. It's absolutely absurd. Alright, now getting into each of the weapons. We're going to start with the PKM, which is personally my favorite LMG, minus the Bruin. And the reason that this is my favorite is because this has the fastest fire rate, minus the MG34 out of LMGs, and it's the most versatile. Again, minus the Bruin, but we're not counting DLC weapons. I'll make a whole video on the Bruin. Alright, so how I would kit it out. Well, on screen you're seeing my personal loadout, and this combines versatility with not impacting every single stat at range. We have monolithic, and with the barrels, I either swap for the 18.2 inch compact barrel or the 25 heavy barrel, just because it depends on the map. Like, if it's for Shoot House or a closer map like Vacant, definitely the 18 inch, but if it's like a map like this or Ground War, I would definitely recommend the heavy barrel. That's also my setup in Warzone, by the by. The PKM has a lot of strengths, it is extremely accurate, and it has a lot of attachments that stack with accuracy and ADS speed, so I would definitely try and take advantage of that, such as the Snatch foregrip. And honestly, when you try and get this weapon out for, like, maximum speed, the recoil isn't actually too bad, but maybe that's just because, you know, I've been using it for eons now. I would definitely say this is one of the best LMGs in the game currently, minus the Bruin. The Bruin's basically a PKM clone made for aggressive players. Alright, next one. I don't know if this is in order. I probably should have checked before making the video, but, you know, professional YouTube man right here. Alright, anyways, next one. The SA-87, or commonly referred to as the L85A2. Okay, this weapon definitely was a lot worse before it got buffed with the open bolt delay, which for some reason, you know, closed bolt LMG had that. It's a lot more forgiving now, and I would definitely say this is the most aggressor friendly well, when you kit it out properly, it's definitely the most aggressive LMG. With how I have it kitted out, also, by the way, there's a glitch with a certain barrel, or I don't know if it's a glitch, since, you know, they rolled it out like that. The 12.4 or 12.5 inch barrel, I can't remember what it's called, again, professional YouTube man. It actually has less recoil than the base L85, which I don't know why, but I would just roll with it since, you know, by itself this gun has a lot of recoil. And I would kind of say just play it similarly to the PKM, except you kind of have to play a little more passive, even though I just said it was the aggressor's LMG. If you don't have it set up properly, it's nowhere close to gunning M4s and MP5s. It's just you gotta level it up first. But once you get it leveled up, sure, if you're skilled enough, you can do it. I had a really hard time doing it, but, you know, give it your best shot. Alright, third LMG, the M91. This is definitely the LMG player's LMG, because this has, like, one of the slowest fire rates in the game. I mean, it is faster than the L85, but you can actually play aggressive with the L85. This, like, just looking at the attachments, it's basically the hold back, hold angles, and lockdown power positions LMG, because this is an extremely difficult LMG to play aggressively with, so I just don't recommend doing that, unfortunately, which sucks for me because, you know, I had to. So the strengths of this are definitely longer maps, like Crash is a like awesome map for this, like camping third floor or in that sniper area where I just got killed by. It's definitely a good spot to hold. If you can get ground war maps like Boneyard or Ninja Palace on it, I cannot for the life of me pronounce that map. That's definitely where this LMG is going to shine. If you can get Shoot House, you kind of have to just stay on the mount points, because you will not win against SMG and AR users. Alright, last LMG. Probably my favorite if the PKM wasn't so versatile, the MG34. This LMG has one of the fastest time to kills in the game. I think it's tied with the Odin and a couple other guns in terms of full auto weapons, but it's an absurdly fast killing LMG. Like, it's got a 3-shot kill range, which for a gun that fires at like 900 plus rounds, that's kind of absurd, but you know, roll with the punches, I guess. This you can play, this is the most versatile LMG in the game. The recoil is extremely vertical with not much side to side sway, so if you can just get that recoil pattern down, you can run this however you want to. There's no detriment. Minus, well, 2 of the barrels right now are glitched. The FFS Elite barrel and the Brute barrel are identical. You can go check out Exclusive Ace's video. That's where I'm getting all my stats, by the way. They are identical. Probably a bug, but I don't know if that's been patched by now. I would just recommend either using the Brute or the Stubby barrel. I use the Stubby barrel because it's a much needed range, or not range increase. It's got a range decrease, but it's a much needed mobility boost, especially for the MG34, because it is the slowest ADSing out of all the LMGs. But like I said, extremely versatile, and you can play with it how you want to, because fast fire rate usually helps aggressive players like myself, but if you have it set up like I've seen some people with foregrips, thermals, the Elite or the Brute barrel, you're gonna just butcher your ADS time. If that's your goal for long shots, I mean, go for it, but like, that's you can have like over a 1 second ADS time. I'm not even joking. So my recommendation would be play any map just like the PKM, and yeah, that's it. Well, that was an extremely quick version of what I normally do, but it's the LMG class is very easy to do. Honestly, I would recommend doing this if you're looking to just get 1 platinum camo in this game. I would definitely recommend doing it with LMGs. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please show me support. I'm trying really hard to get these out as fast as possible in a reasonable amount of time, so I hope you all can understand. And next one will be snipers and marksman rifles, so look forward to that. Alright, catch you guys later. Tried moving around, maybe you guys actually would win.